Turn Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Elliott. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On first down, Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
On first down, Tannehill. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Looked like man coverage, able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will, and there's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether they're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone runs with him. Other times you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches.
And this is taken in at the 5. And it's a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, 47 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Pollard to return from the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Elliott. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7-7, our score after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Elliott. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him so far.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Looking deep for Elliott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Titans 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Firkser. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the... Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20, and they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Newton to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Here's Newton. Into the secondary, past the 40. Taking it right down Broadway. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. 72 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, CD, you know, with receivers, we talk about their speed, great hands. It's tough to quantify elusiveness, but they say he has great elusiveness, and he showed it right there with a run after the catch.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Elliott, and he goes out right around the 39.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw the little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Looking deep for Elliott. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Kill! 47! Check by 47! Come on out here, come get some! Kill! 36!
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2nd and 9. Here's Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Cowboys 9, Panthers 7. Rick Zuerlein, the kickoff 4th down.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On first down, Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Newton. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
Complete to Terrace Marshall. A gain of 7. And the Panther first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Newton. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
From the 50, Newton. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They red zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
On 2nd and 10, Newton eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Cam's throw is caught here by Anderson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. After the run, Newton going to throw. Looking for the end zone.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
So the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. Thomas brings it in. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Newton. Flush to his right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a 1st down.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Giovanni Ricci.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Cowboys 9. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
play of the half. Prescott escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Same situation. Let's go. 47. 46. Check.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. This is Lamb on the end around. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Consecutive gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards brings up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
from just inside the 20, a short kick.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton.
He's got Anderson on the slant.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous run. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has... Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. They've got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to have another 1st down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Newton takes it himself, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. And Newton's going to keep it. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the 1st down marker. But also, he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward, because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Newton on 1st down.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 8.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Newton to the goal line, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Throwing is Newton.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Anthony Brown.
And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to